Hello everyone, this is Shabnam here. Welcome back to my channel The Counseling Corner. In my previous video, I have spoken about certain signs by which you can identify if your child has undergone some form of sexual abuse. In case you haven't viewed it, please do check it out as the information is very crucial for the parents to be aware of, especially during this pandemic and lockdown period. So before I could start my video today, I would like to ask you two questions. First is that, are you worried about the sudden change in the behavior of your teenage child? The second question is, are you confused whether this change in the behavior is a normal teen behavior or it is a red flag behavior which you have to be concerned about? Teenage or adolescent stage is a very crucial and confusing stage in the development of the child. Here the child undergoes a lot of hormonal changes, and because of which he starts exhibiting a lot of behavioral as well as the emotional changes. The child starts searching for his own identity. He prefers to be more independent, right? He wants to be more independent, and this sometimes leads to a lot of anxiety, frustration and stress in the parents. And in this crucial stage, the child is so confused that if he is not guided in the proper way, he might get into self-destructive behavior like alcohol or drug abuse. He might get suicidal tendencies, self-harming. These are quite common these days in a teenage child. So it becomes very important for the parents to understand the development of the child so that they can work together with the child, be empathetic towards the child's feelings, and they can help the child to cope up with these challenges. So in today's video, I'm going to speak about what is the difference between the normal teenage behavior and the red flag behavior of a teenage child, so that the parents would be able to identify and seek help at the appropriate time so that they can help the children to cope up with these challenges. As I have mentioned, your adolescent child starts searching for his identity and he wants to become more independent. So this will naturally result in the change in his behavior. Your child who was very loving, very affectionate, always clinging on to you, tends to move away from you, starts avoiding you and prefers to stay alone. And this would surely hurt you. But nothing to worry, because this is a normal teenage behavior. As the time goes, everything would be fine. But in case you observe that apart from this change in the behavior, your child is also exhibiting other emotional and behavioral changes. For example, if he's repeatedly indulging in risk-taking behavior like alcohol or drug abuse, he's harming himself, regularly absent to school, he's losing interest in his day-to-day activities which he used to enjoy earlier, or sometimes he's exhibiting emotional problems like depression or his anxiety which is prolonging for quite some time, then it is a concern. So any negative behavior which is prolonging for quite some time, and if it is repeated again and again, then it is a concern. The second common concern of the parents is that the sudden change in the appearance of the child. See, once your child enters the adolescent stage, then he becomes very conscious about his looks and how he dresses. So he might be trying to be at par with the current trends or the current fashion, right? He or she might wear attention-seeking dresses, they might cut their hair, dye their hair. So these are all very common behavior of a teenage child. But when it becomes a concern is that apart from this change in the behavior, that is the appearance of the child, if you also observe other changes in the behavior and the emotional changes, like the child is depressed most of the time, or he spends a lot of time locking himself in the room, or there is suddenly he puts on a lot of weight, or there is loss of weight, and there is a change in the sleeping and eating pattern, and a lot of complaints coming from school and the neighborhood, and then it is a real concern. The third change what you will see is that your child will make his friends his priority, and he tends to move away from the parents, and he listens to everything which the friend says, and most of his choices also would be influenced by his friends, and this will be very hurting for you, but it's a very normal teen behavior, and as the years go, everything would be fine. But in case you observe, your child is suddenly having a new set of friends and they are influencing his behavior in a very negative manner. He starts retaliating, spending a lot of time alone. He starts keeping a lot of secret. He does not disclose where he is going, whom he is interacting with. right? As well as he starts avoiding consequences for his inappropriate behavior like stealing or telling lies, and he refuses to abide by the normal rules and boundaries which are set by you, then yes, of course, it is a red flag behavior which is a real concern. The next most important change which you would observe in your teenage child is the mood swings. Suddenly, your child would be very happy and excited without any valid reason, and the very next moment, he might be very sad and depressed again. This is very normal and it happens due to the hormonal changes. But in case you observe your child is sad or depressed and it's prolonging for quite some time, and it is having a drastic impact on his academic performance, it is affecting his relationship with or friendship with others, as well as it is affecting his emotional and mental health, that is no, he is becoming very aggressive, or no, there is a drastic change in his eating and sleeping pattern, he is not able to focus and concentrate, he loses interest in his day-to-day activities which he is doing, then yes, it is a concern. As well as if your child shows any clue or speaks anything about death or about suicide, then it has to be taken very seriously. The next change in the behavior would be constant arguments with the parents as well as the rebellious behavior. As I've already mentioned, due to the hormonal changes, and the child tends to become more independent, as well as in some children there is an attitude they know more than the parents, right? So naturally there would be arguments between the parents and the children, which is also a very normal behavior. But in case you observe that the child is, this is repeating very often, the child is becoming very aggressive and violent, he's throwing and breaking things or going physical, as well as there are a lot of complaints from the schools about his maladaptive behavior, then it really becomes a concern. The next change would be experimenting on new things like alcohol and drugs, which is very common among the teenagers. Like with friends, they try, most of them, if you say, they will try once or twice and they will not like it and they will give up, they will stop doing that. But yes, some children, because of the influence of the friends, they try drugs or alcohol again and again, and they might get addicted to this, right? So how would you identify this? You have to look out for the changes in behavior, as well as say they would show emotional changes as well. Some of the behavior is that they become very secretive. They know when you question them, they get very irritated, and most of the time they keep their bedroom locked when they are inside, or they spend a lot of time in the washroom. They might display, anytime when you question something, they might retaliate, they might get very irritated. So these are few signs which you have to look out for. So these are the few ways by which you would be able to identify whether the change in the behavior of your teenage child is the normal behavior of a teen child, or it is a red flag behavior for which you will have to seek the help of someone and help your child to cope up with these emotions. That what is very important for you to understand is that no matter how troublesome your child becomes, how withdrawn or distant he becomes from you, how independent he seems to be, he still needs your love and attention. So try having a lot of patience, try being empathetic towards the child's feelings, try to listen to whatever he has to say, and try to help your child to cope up with his emotions. So hope this information was useful to you, and in case it was useful to you, please do give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel, The Counseling Corner. Share my video with your friends. And the most important thing is that hit the bell icon so that you get timely notifications whenever I post my new video. So thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy.